What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
All right, man. Let's talk about Devin Haney saying that Gary Russell lost to a bum. Then I get to Viktor Postol was taking on Antoine Russell, the 140-pound Gary Russell brother, who everybody like, deadly lethal. And, he ain't even rated inside the top 15 though. And no sanctionable bodies on boxing ranking, which they update once a month by website, so it may be different than the website. Shout out to Boxing's playlist. Download the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Now, obviously Devin Haney and Gary Russell was in talks to fight about a couple years ago, and Gary said he'd be willing to jump up, so the rivalry started there. And basically Devin tweeted out, said, Gary Russell lost to a bum, if I remember, put it on the screen. And like I said before, man, Gary Russell can't do nothing without Al. So, I think he said Al was fine with it, but he also go around saying that him and Al don't have a deal. But I mean that's probably technically true, but I know he can't do what he want to do. If he wanted to leave, bro, he could leave. But Al Heyman, basically, Al Heyman's, I heard he gonna make it bad on him. So I'm like, I was the same crack he been standing out here since 6 in the morning. And about 6 in the morning, I don't get it, bro. About 6 in the morning, it was 22 degrees. Now, around midday, a little bit before midday, it's 19 degrees. And the sun, it don't make no difference. Still cold as hell. Just shovel some snow. But so that rivalry go there. You always like to see the brothers stick together, but obviously it's boxing. It's a rivalry there. They felt a certain type of way. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we at the point where, who really rooting for black fighters at this point? You got the PBC fanatics who don't like Shakur Stevenson because he with Top Rank. They ain't like Terrence Crawford because he with Top Rank. These niggas out here banging. Top rank, PBC. You can't see me. I'm from the boot. Straight from the boot. I'm straight from the boot. We out here banging. Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, Queensberry gang. These niggas really out here banging promotional companies, man. First and foremost, I'm a boxing fan. I like fighters who I like, as far as their styles, but some people say some shit that turn me off. I ain't gonna lie, but I like to root for the brothers. If I don't know the two fighters and it's a brother in there, I'm rooting for the brother. But there's other certain fighters I do like. My favorite list is very multicultural. Like Crawford, Better BF, Josh Taylor. I mean, who else you got? Deontay Wilder. So it's, Louis Wade, there's a lot of different people in there because I like, as long as the politics ain't involved and they don't openly talk about race, this, that, and the third, call me a nigga or whatever, I really don't care. As long as they something that offend me. But like what Rizzo said, he said, I'm just pulling out my money so don't get offended. So I get it, man, and like I said before, I think if they did fight, last night proved the point. I know Gary Russell only had one arm, but, proved the point that Gary gonna have to do something different. Gary showed that, because usually Gary a fighter that fight, he uses feet to move. His feet is his defense. He reminds me of Earl Spence. They feet are their defense. You see what I'm saying? They move their feet to kind of defend their head. And last night he showed he can be slick up top and get his head off the line. So when he had to show us something different, Gary Russell did show us something different. He showed but when you got a guy that throws the second most jabs out of every division in boxing, not able to use his lead hand, What do we expect? Come on. But he showed ability to be slick and get on the inside, and you know. So he showed us a different version of him, and you know, Devin Haney still proving himself. You know, he's still proving himself. We learned a lot if he fight Camboso or his next fight. We learned a lot about it. Come on, you gonna walk right in front of a moving car, bro. Come on, man. The handicap shit, man. Cause he didn't want to move. He got the blackjack rig. I don't know what type of car that shit is, though. Charger. Looked a little bit more fancier than usual. Them some Chargers is shitty. I would never buy a Chevrolet. If I did, bro, it'd be a 300, but you really ain't supposed to drive them in the winter. So if I go to Charlotte, I'd be giving you 300. But that's no here nor there. So I mean, we'll see, man. Everybody got something to say. Maybe they can still fight. But so man, yeah. I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. They got a rivalry, and they probably never fight. Devin busting at the seams at 35, it looked like. You know, Gary, you know, lost any leverage he got in boxing as champion and wanted to move up as champion. So Gary want to start over. They're going to reset his pay. You know, he's going to be a struggle to get back in the ring. Got to rehab his shoulder. A lot of politics going in with Gary, man. And maybe it's what Gary needed. Reset his pay scale, reset it, build back up. But another PBC fighter knocked off. And some people think justified. Most people that's justifying it, they don't like him from the beginning. You know, most people allow the media to paint a picture of somebody. Think about that for a minute. Most people allow the media to paint a picture of somebody. You know? Most people do allow that. You know, sometimes you gotta see through the smoke and mirrors, and more maturity you will, and with clarity you will. Like Ben Simmons, the media convince you that Ben Simmons is a bad guy, but anybody that's been inside the locker room know what goes on in the locker room. Supposed to stay in the locker room. You never supposed to throw your best player in the bus. Doc Rivers did it. Joel Embiid did it. He not wrong. He should be getting traded like everybody else. They hold him hostage. The NBA don't do stuff like that. So the media painted a narrative. The commentary was horrendous last night. Reminded me why I keep the TV on mute. You know, it was horrendous. You know, but you know what? It is what it is. You know, but you know, Devin Haney, this is his nemesis. A lot of things was exchanged, but right now, you know, he definitely not gonna fight. We know that for a fact. He definitely not about to bang. So, you know, that is what it is. So, I mean, he just kicking the nigga while he's down because y'all had beef at one point, but that definitely not gonna happen. Unless Gary able to reclaim a title or move up and get a title or something like that, but it is what it is. But yeah, Gary Antoine Russell, the Russell brother, that's at 140, not the smaller one. Shout out to Gary Antonio Russell too. The one at 140 is now got a fight with Viktor Postol. Now he's looking through the rankings on boxing scene. I don't know how updated they are. You know, he hasn't got a crack. He's not rated inside the top 15 yet, even though he parked Giovanni Santiago like Broner couldn't. And like I said, you know, just show you that, you know, they say Gary Russell's father, this is alleged the story, that took his sons. He had a relationship with Al Heyman. He took his sons over there, you know, and now they doing them niggas dirty too, because Gary said something, they hold them all accountable, or Gary did something or didn't do something, whatever. Nobody know why they beefing, but them. He did something, you know, he said something to Mayweather and all that, but he did something or didn't do something. And now they got a problem with it, bro. Now they gonna hold it over everybody. Maybe his father, maybe him and father had a falling out of Al. I don't know. I'm just assuming. But, you know, now it is what it is. Now everybody got to hold accountable. And that's just how black enterprise or black America is run. You know, if I'm mad at you, I'm going to cut your water off. I'm going to cut your business water off. I'm not going to work with you. We can't be friends. Like 50 Cent and Mayweather. 50 Fury was like, you know, and nobody know the blood, sweat, and tears 50 put into it. You know, he got the fighters and all that. And Floyd was like, man, I ain't leaving Al, you know, a business era it turned into a personal thing where, you know, the nigga saying he can't read and ACL, whatever it was, ALS, whatever challenge, saying he can't read, do this, that, and the third. Now it's turning personal. So, like I said, now they holding them all accountable and all that type of stuff, and, you know, so I don't really know what happened or didn't happen with them, but, you know, it's unfortunate. But now he getting this crack, and they keep them active. You know, PBC can't keep their fighters active, but, you know, the whole 50 thing and all this, man, that's just an example. America is personal ran. It's personal. It's run on they can't separate the personal and the business. That's crazy too, ain't it? They can't separate the two, and it's been like that for a while, bro. It's been like that for forever, bro. Mickey Bay saying he had an issue with Floyd Boy, you know, froze him. You got to separate that. Until we separate personal and business, and we become more business and politically aware, black people can move forward. So many just inner battles that we got, like Malcolm was saying, that can't nobody on the outside help us with. The white man, whoever else y'all want to say, other races can't help us with. And it's worse than when he was talking about it. We got other battles we got to fight. And one of the battles we got to fight is business and mom and pop business and big enterprise business, whatever it is. Separate personal from business. And we, you know, got an issue with doing that. But he be fighting Viktor Postol. Hopefully this leads to him potentially getting a title shot or getting eliminated or being a contender, then getting eliminated. Hopefully he can stay active. But, you know, he beat Ennis in the amateurs a couple of times. Ennis got him one time. He beat Ennis back-to-back. You know, he a good fighter. You know, he lost to Richardson Hitchens, beat Richardson Hitchens. And then it's like, you know, if you Richardson Hitchens and you Antoine Russell, you seeing some of your amateur peers like, you know, Shakur Stevenson shining, rightfully so. He won a silver medal. Jerron Ennis shining. You sitting here. And just keep going on and on. You see all these other guys, and y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all, talent-wise, was, you know, in the same circle fighting each other, and you ain't going nowhere. It just let you know boxing is political, bro. So on top of you taking all this punishment as a fighter, how it don't matter how good or how bad or how great or how, you know, not great that you are, you know, politics still can stop you. And that's the crazy thing about boxing. The politics still can stop you. You know, you being a certain race and coming from somewhere, they don't want to promote you. They say you can't sell. You like Crawford all the time in the world, so, you know, you gotta think twice before boxing. Just as risky as it is to take punishment, it's just as risky to get into boxing, and you put your blood, sweat, and tears into it. You put your time into it, and they tell you you don't sell or you don't get the opportunity because of what you look like or what you said or what you did and what you didn't do. Crazy, right? Or you do all the great right things, somebody mismatch, you sound with the wrong person, they match make you wrong, or you get some bad advice and you lose 2 or 3 times, they say you written off, you come back, you don't get the opportunity to come back like a Ugas or a Tevin Farmer or something like that. But the fighting in this whole is a great fight. If he stopped Viktor Postol, I mean, that'd say, in my opinion, that he one of the 8 best fighters. If not, to me, depending on how I look, he might be one of the top 5 best fighters in the division. He might be it. He might be the Jerron Ennis of his division. Not comparing him to Ennis, but the Jerron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz of his division. You know, if he completed, bro. And that's crazy, man, that he got an opportunity to do that, bro. These guys young, and they capitalized on him. He stopped Viktor because Viktor Postol, he gave Josh Taylor everything he wanted and some. I don't care what the scorecard say. I'm a huge Taylor fan, one of my favorite fighters. I'm a huge Taylor fan, bro. And it's like, bro, that was a close fight. The knockdowns, I think it was 1 or 2 knockdowns, saved Viktor Postol. A lot of people wrote Postol off because, remember, he lost to Crawford and he went away for a while, and he got dropped back home in Ukraine. And then he came back. He gave Taylor somewhat of a boxing lesson. Then he came back and he really beat Jose Ramirez. So he had really 2 close debattables. People got mad because he didn't fight Regis Prograis. Maybe the business run right. But he did hop in there with Terrence Crawford, so you can't say he's scared or say he fears something. Only thing he fears is his career not being where, you know, going downhill and you got dropped and you lost to Crawford and you lose to Prograis. He might outbox Prograis. It's been a good fight. But one thing about Gary Antoine Russell, we're going to see if his power, his speed, his intellect, we're going to learn. We're going to learn if he can take a punch. It's It's good. That's it's on the Colbert and Roger Gutierrez card. Colbert is fighting for his first actual real title in the Cosmopolitan in Vegas. Now that's where like DJ Mustard had his issue at. So I mean, I'm not gonna stop from seeing Colbert. If I can get out there, I would. But it's February 26th, I believe it is. So I know Colbert would like to win that belt in his hometown. And your co-feature is Colbert, Gutierrez, Gary Antoine Russell, Viktor Postol. They really should be on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? That really should be on the East Coast. But that's great to fight in Vegas. You know, they two guys. I think they was in the same amateur system around the same time. So, but I think we're gonna learn a lot about Gary Antoine Russell. But I want to say it's a foregone conclusion that he about to just run through Viktor Postol. This is a tougher fight than Aniston had in his career so far. Tougher fight, even I don't know much about Gutierrez, but other than Gutierrez, tougher than Colbert fight. I think you can make a case. This is a tougher fight than Shakur had outside of Oscar Valdez. So this is a huge step up fighting. And Viktor Postol is a PBC fighter now too. So a lot of people don't know that. So huge fight. Check out the Boxing News playlist. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. When I make a financial donation, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Got business question, inquiry, response, video question. Appreciate the love, support, peace. Hey you, yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, you know, if you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos. Some of the videos in the All-Star as well too. And priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments you get priority reply. No, instantly that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more. So here's where you're gonna get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace.